How can tenants recognize an illegal eviction? Imagine coming home after a long day and finding your door is locked, and you're not given any notice. That's a sign something might be wrong. Recognizing an illegal eviction can save you time, money, and stress. First, check if your landlord tried to remove you or your belongings without a court eviction order. Only a judge can authorize eviction through a formal process. If they try to physically remove you or your things without that order, it's illegal. Next, look for signs like the landlord changing the locks without notice or shutting off utilities such as water, electricity, or heat. These actions are not allowed unless the proper legal steps are followed. If your utilities are cut off without notice, it could be an illegal eviction attempt. Threatening force or using violence to make you leave is another red flag. No matter what, a landlord must go through the courts to evict a tenant. If they threaten or try to physically force you out, that's illegal. Also, pay attention to whether your landlord gave you proper notice. Usually, they must give written notice at least 30 days before eviction, depending on local laws. If they skip this step or give you too little notice, it could be illegal. Another sign is if your landlord tries to evict you for reasons not supported by your lease or law. For example, evicting because of retaliation or discrimination is against the law. If your eviction seems based on unfair reasons, it might be illegal. Sometimes landlords ignore tenant protections like good cause, eviction rules, or rent control laws. If they try to evict you without following these protections, it's a sign of illegal activity. If you suspect an illegal eviction, start documenting everything. Take photos of any damage or changes to your apartment, keep copies of notices, and record any conversations. Contact local tenant protection agencies or legal aid groups for help. If your landlord tries to lock you out or remove your belongings without going through the courts, call law enforcement or a sheriff. They can intervene if an illegal lockout is happening. Finally, consider consulting a lawyer. They can advise you on your rights and help you take legal action if needed. You might be able to sue your landlord for damages or to get back into your home. Knowing these signs helps you stand up for your rights. Remember, landlords must follow specific legal steps to evict tenants. If they don't, their actions are illegal and can be challenged in court.